Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to part three of our, well, no, part six, I think, of our adventure. Today, we are going to keep on trek towards your goal after you've brought low two ogres in Hatu's abode. Or
Whoa. Sorry.
after this, uh, yeah, the last thing which should happen amongst you all, you see that uh, the that the ogre which we're in outside's body is laying flat, head in water, but you can see his chest going up and down as so he is breathing and heavily.
Anyone care to finish off the ogre? And I look over at the what was his name?
Hatu?
No,
Zenith.
Zenith.
Zenith Mantis.
Zenith Mantis.
Mantis.
He's there aside with his bow, and on the other side, you come out and you're looking to your left. He's on your left, your far left, a couple of paces, bow drawn out. He's pointed directly at you, and as well as with a quick glance, you see straight ahead in front of you, shadow move. Which then comes to a bit to fruition as the moonlight radiates down past the canopy of trees, and the rushing water reflects upon its body. It's sensing.
Wait,
Sensei.
so Zenith is pointing his bow at us?
Yeah. No, he's not pointing. He is pointing it at you.
But it's not drawn?
Yeah, like it's drawn with an arrow and cocked and everything.
I'm gonna look behind me. Just in case it's one of those.
I'm drawn at the thing behind you.
Zenith, what's the problem? Why are you pointing that bow at me?
Well, from the glance he has, he doesn't recognize who you are for a second. Then he slowly puts it down. You can tell that he was just on guard, pretty much, from what you said. And he just kind of reverberates that and says, "Forgive me. I did not want to put my guard down."
I don't blame you, but that thing is still alive. I don't want to get anywhere near it. Would you mind finishing it off? From a distance, of course.
You hear screaming from the behind as Hatu makes his way, bloodthirsty, pushing past you. Kind of like how lizard men from I can't make that sound, from Soul Calibur sounds.
What?
No, like the high pitched one. I can't make it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Runs in, and he overhears you kind of in this fashion, just pushes past you harshly, and goes in and like starts hacking at its head, like just with it, like two-handing going down, just mauling and caving in till brain and viscera become apparent. Blood flowing through the river.
Leon gets a grimace to his face and kind of half turns away and starts cleaning his blade with his cloak.
Yeah, I look a bit distressed.
I'll be.
Moments later, and he just kind of like.
Hold on, KT had something to say.
Okay. Sorry, KT.
I said he'd be walking out of the cave, seeming very nauseous.
No.
Also, hi, RD, since I noticed you're here.
Yeah, hi RD, you're muted.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not part of this thing, so I'm gonna stick quiet. Sorry,
Okay.
go ahead.
So no, as you, it's like a matter of 5 to 10 seconds of hacking, and then he just like arches his hand to the side, like kind of lift up, like a muscle, like flexing with the axe in one hand. So you see his back, and he just lets his roar, like just reverberate through the forest ahead to the point where like maybe small birds who were asleep are awoken and fly off.
Wow.
While he is hacking, uh, Leon, while still like under the edge of the cover of this cave, reaches into his bag and pulls out his flint and steel and one of his torches that he has that like kind of is on one of the side pockets. He pulls one out and he tries to light it. And once he gets it lit, he informs his closest compatriot, which is probably going to be Bones, that he says to him, "I'm going to look on ahead to make sure there's not more surprises for us."
Bones is. Be careful, my friend. I don't think I have the strength to run behind you at the moment.
Yes,
If
you
you'd like to
must.
stay here, I can go with him. I wanted to check out to see if that ogre had anything on him, anyways.
Now, are you implying you're going back into the cave or outside?
Back into the cave.
Back into the cave.
Okay.
Before Bowman Jean walks in, Bones will put a hand on his arm and say, "Thank you for bringing me back to life." And it falls back, and he's just sitting there, just hacking away.
I smile and I don't say anything, but I nod and start following behind Markham's character.
And exhausted, I fall backwards, sitting down.
Zenith comes and checks up on you, making sure that you're not. Well, he sees your gashes, open wounds, are like you're still bleeding a bit, even though you've used uh, healing potions. Um, but he says to you, since the word, you look like a man who fought well.
Look like a man who almost died.
Seen plenty of those. How do you fare?
It could be better. Oh, as soon as I stop hurling all over the place, I'm going to need so much after this, so much mead. Oh, and he's just sitting there, like, holding his head.
He, he looks at you and he gives a laugh like I am like just a man who wishes to have meat after death. A man after me own heart. But after all, do you happen to carry any flask on you? Maybe some water will do you good.
He goes, "Oh, my friend, you already know me." And he unscrews the cap and downs this water.
Is that water?
And he gives him some. Yeah.
He tastes a nice grog, deep bellowing sip, quote unquote, and it's like he spits it out like, oh, this is not water, my friend. Whatever
Close
this
enough.
is.
Close enough.
He takes the water back, drinks it.
He sends and swims across as you see this. As you guys were walking back in,
Can't do it, man.
yeah, no, I'm trying not to.
You can't do it, RD. You can't do it.
God damn it. Yes, we see it, RD. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
All right, sorry.
So did y'all just notice that now?
No, I've had it
I've
had it full
seen.
screen.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
But
I couldn't.
before that
Gotta
little
do things.
conversation happened, Hatu comes off, and he speaks in some language that you can only assume it was.
Draconic.
No, you can assume it's Draconic, but
Yeah.
it seemed a little bit more guttural and
Then what they've
Nasty
been saying.
draconic,
yeah,
yeah.
To each
than
other.
what you're saying. Yeah. He doesn't stray too far behind after you guys go back in, Leon, and he heads back, leaves the axe on the head of the ogre, and walks in almost hurriedly after you guys. Like you guys are about 20 feet in front, and he walks behind to see, and you guys see this. You see Mifa reeling on the ground, breathing heavily through her cloaks. She looks like she's bleeding, not bad, but she's bleeding pretty profusely from the blow the ogre gave to her not too long ago. She's heaving pretty bad, but not bleeding as bad.
So she's still back in the cave?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she didn't chase after.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll offer her healing
All right.
Leon kind of,
of Cure Light Wounds. And you can roll that, Tori, if you'd like.
Okay.
since we don't have roll 20 yet.
But how do you do it?
Oh, we do have roll 20. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, roll 20.
/ roll 1d8.
No, how do you do it? How does?
How do you? In what
How do-
way do you offer her this healing?
Hey girl. This potion. No.
I'll just walk up to her, pull it out of my bag, and say, "Here, take this. You'll feel much better."
She reaches for it, opens it up without a second thought, and in between her toothy-like smile, she guzzles it down.
Leon looks kind of perplexed, has this like perplexed look upon his face, and then he leans over and says to Bowman, "You know, I fear I might have been ill prepared for adventuring." And then he continues walking further into the cave towards the fireplace.
I'm gonna give you like this look, like you need a potion.
As you progress toward the fireplace, well, she's leaning back on the wall. That's kind of
Yeah,
what she was
where
at.
she's at on the thing.
Yeah. She kind of closes her eyes a bit, and her breathing slows down. Beforehand, it was pretty sporadic. It was like, but now it's just coming to a slow. And then Hatu comes in not too long after you say that. After you pass her the potion, actually, he catches you giving her the potion, and he goes to her side and says, "With this much, with this, the best way he could calmly say it, and then after the fact of bloodlust hit him, he says." Thank you, human.
I'm gonna tell him it's no problem. I do it for anyone. It is my job, after all.
So, you guys progress past the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
The stench of death is permeating this cave pretty heavily.
I forgot I have an aura. Let me do
I
that.
was gonna say, let's go check out that ogre first. I want to see if he's got anything curious on him. Maybe he could give us information about the hag. I don't know.
Yeah. Leon. Um, hmm. Yeah, I should probably. Leon says, you know, I don't know what kind of trinkets it could carry, but any information about this hag could be useful.
Oh, for sure. She must be. I guess maybe I wouldn't know, but I'd assume just from
Can I?
an intelligence level that she'd be maybe using something to control them. And
Yeah.
that's basically what I'd be looking for.
Tori, should we Whoa. They have an update on our character sheet. Anyways, should I roll like knowledge arcana to make assumptions about magic, or should I just have assumptions about magic?
Are you classically trained in magic?
I am not.
Then roll.
Okay. Where the fuck are your skills at? Skills. Okay.
Zenith comes around to you and says, KT, how long does it usually take for you to be good?
Got 11.
I need I was in that fight for 3 rounds.
So 6 rounds.
Yeah, so 6 rounds.
So
Sorry, give me a second.
Good.
64 seconds, a minute and 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Or 60. Wait, what? I'm fucking wrong.
Hmm.
36 seconds. Yeah, 36 seconds. So a little bit more than half a minute.
Yeah.
Man, my math was fucking stupid just now.
Ooh.
Sorry.
But
Bars and noise.
but as far as you go, you do not see anything magical about this ogre except for the levels of stupidity which he cornered himself into. That must be astounding to you.
I do not deduce this. I deduce that I was a champ. Okay?
No.
And whoop this ogre's ass.
But yeah,
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to.
Is there anything else on him?
except for the large club, it looks like there is nothing else.
Hmm.
Nothing of particular value at all.
Well, you remember what we heard them say, right? They were taking trinkets to their mother. I wonder if they've already cleared this place out.
Are you talking in a regular speaking voice?
Yes.
Okay.
28. I think 22.
Nice. Critical failure.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll be out for like 6 or 7 rounds.
Okay, I got my HP.
Okay. Just to let you know, KT, I just wanted to see if it was going to be longer than like 3 minutes, but you're good to go, man.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Zenith gets you up to your feet. He says, as Sensen comes across, he says, "You look pretty bad."
I've seen worse. Oh. Oh, but now I have this. So I'll be fine, and he'll take a drink.
Sensen looks at Zenith with a precarious look on his face, and he
really?
turns back. he
Where
darts
did
his eyes.
Where did my companions go?
They went
went-
back in.
Oh, he picks up his great sword and puts it back on his back. He's like, oh, well, then I'm slacking. Are you going to be okay here if you stay here? Zenev, my friend?
I think I'm faring better than you, my friend.
Well, I can't leave them behind, right? He's gonna start walking into the cave.
I think it's best if we all go. Don't you agree, little lizard folk? He looks at Sensen, and Sensen kind of shrugs and puts his bow up, but holds a dagger in his hand. That's a very small dagger he had hidden in his very small belt.
Uh,
And they go forth and they see Hatu tending. What you all three walk in and you see Hatu tending to Mifa, and Mifa's breathing is starting to come to a steady halt. Not a steady halt, but
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
sorry, she's dying. But
oh,
no,
no.
The potion was poison. Oh, shit. I'm a bad pharmacist.
When you overdose or you son of a...
all right.
The last time I go to CVS.
And Hatu sees Sensen coming in, and he says he starts speaking in a language, in their language, and Sensen rushes over to see how Mifa's doing. Zenith kind of stays by your side, Bones, and you kind of overhear a bit the conversation that Leon and Bowman are having.
Okay. He's going to as he keeps walking and approaching, he's going to reach into his bag and snap a sun rod, and he's going to hold it up and hello. Have you guys found anything?
Afraid not. This one's empty. Maybe the other ogre, found something or has something on him.
Do you want me to perception? I already rolled it, but I mean, I was just checking to see if it worked out
It
a
worked.
window. So, do you want me to
Perception.
reroll?
Perception for.
Looking around this room.
There's nothing
Or-
uncommon about this room. It looks just like foot tracks, but very soft. Like they've been.
Are there any like features within this room like worth noting, or is it just like a straight up round room with just dirt floor and
Mhm.
rock?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
What's the topography look here? Because you don't have the fog of war updated yet.
Oh, the whole thing.
Oh, at least like where my light's at, you know. I'm gonna like look around the whole
Okay.
thing, so just this area. Okay, cool. Does it go further in, or is this the?
Yeah, it's around. It cuts off here.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna say, well, it's a pain to go back out there, but I think we should check the other ogre as well, just to make sure. If you'd like to accompany me, I know we just came back in here, but
I think I'd
I
rather
feel-
check this other path first, just to be safe.
Hatu looks like he's already heading in that direction by himself.
I'm like over there poking the ogre with my sword.
I suppose there's time for it later. Hopefully.
Is it dead?
Oh yes, they're all dead. Just, I wanted to see if there was anything that could lead us back to the hag that these things were following.
Anything extra beyond?
We shall see.
Leon kind of takes a second and stops at this fireplace and puts his hand on his chin and rubs it inquisitively and says, we probably should make haste taking care of these bodies. There's no telling when that other ogre that we saw left will come back, or even if that hag might come back this way.
But what if that was the other ogre that left and he just came back while we were waiting for nightfall?
It didn't look like the one that we saw.
Are you sure?
Tori, am I sure?
You are sure.
Then yes, I'm positive of it.
This one particularly, like I said before, it had the tribal tattoos and had darker skin. He was more stout, more muscular.
Hmm.
I remember
Well-
seeing one more similar to the first one that we fell. Am I right on that, Tori? Is that
Yes.
what it looked like?
Yes, sir.
Well, we can't leave the
Okay.
one in the river either.
That's precisely what I mean. We should make haste to deal with these bodies.
Bones takes a quizzical kind of drink, and his eyebrows upraised, and he's like, Why would we need to do this?"
He makes a fair point. We want to fight that thing anyways. And we didn't do a very good job sneaking up on them, did we?
It seems that they already knew we were here. I figured that they were going to smell us out. This is why I was uneasy.
It seemed more to me like we snuck up on the first, and when it yelled for help, the other came about. We were simply taken a shock by the fact that there was this third one here.
Something to think about.
There might be more around. We might not be out of hot water.
Well, we know at least one more exists.
Yes, that is it.
Alright. Well, if you two want to accompany Hatu or deal with the first one, that's fine. But I just feel like I should check the other.
Mhm.
And I'll deal with the body.
Leon will go with Hatu to check out this other room.
Okay.
And I'm not moving my character thing out because there's no out, so. But I would go out.
Okay. And yourself,
Yes.
Um,
Bones.
Oh, sorry.
I'm following Leon and
Hatu.
Atu.
Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
Do it.
Not a problem. Uh, you
Cover him
walk
up. Cover him.
down.
He's got a whiz behind a tree.
Had as you walk down this path, it starts getting a bit narrower, large enough for where you can tell the ogre can move through, but as well as the ceiling starts coming down a bit. As you start going further and further down, light begins to dim down from the fireplace. And let's wait, no, I lied. KT, you have the light, correct?
I have a light. I have a sun rod.
Okay,
I am
Um,
also holding. I am holding a lit torch, as my
okay,
aura denotes.
forgive
I
me.
think I have like 20 radius.
As you proceed, um, sorry, I guess I'm saying as you proceed, the ceiling starts to come down, and you start hearing the sound of rushing water. Uh,
Sorry, it's 30-foot radius.
uh, it kind of starts dipping downwards as well, on a slope incline, not too steep, but just it seems like there's some rocks here and there to control your friction because the ground is kind of soft, but the rocks in there make it so you don't fall, slip and fall. But it dips down into almost a corridor-like door, um, which leads you
Door?
to not a door, but like an opening. Sorry,
Oh.
and you come out to a small cliff that overlooks a running river. That it seems like a part of the outside river, but it just seems like it's inside this place. Uh, it looks like Hatu had jumped over this 5 foot, um, well, 10 foot river, or say creek, I guess, I don't know, but yes, it's an inside moving body of water.
How deep does this water look?
It looks to be about 6 feet, from your understanding. It looks pretty clear too, like really
Is
beautifully
it
clear.
rushing or is it?
It's rushing.
Yeah, because it's got a waterfall next to it.
Hmm.
Now, are we over the waterfall, or is the waterfall like above and we're at the river at the base?
You guys are over the waterfall.
Oh, so is it like a bridge?
No, you guys are inside.
Oh,
This is you guys are
It's an
underground.
underwater waterfall.
huh.
I am back.
It's not underwater right now. All you can see, it's just water going into a cave, passing to the
Underwater
left.
waterfall.
Gotcha.
So we're out of the cave.
No, you guys are inside the cave.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
Yeah.
You guys overhead is a cave-like structure still falling
It's
through,
just water.
but it opens up into a cliff to like an almost its own separate compartment where the water is rushing through and going into another cave from cave to cave.
Oh, so there's no waterfall. It's just fast running water.
Yeah, fast running water.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Uh,
Okay. Um, Leon stands at the water perplexed. I should probably stop using that word as often. When I assume was right behind me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks to Bones and says, "Well, I guess this is where I stop. I'm not very good with water."
Mm, Not a water person?
I barely made through the river on the outside of the cave.
Really?
Yeah.
What could have made this kind of structure? I guess mm, science.
Underwater caves aren't too uncommon.
Hmm. Makes sense.
I do have that dungeoneering in case you want rolls for it.
Takes like another sip. He goes, I guess we won't find anything else from here.
But where's Hatu gone?
It looks like there's a small incline enough for you to get across that goes into another compartment opening.
Okay. Upon close inspection, as Leon is going to inspect closely, does it look like any portion of the walls leading up to this area were carved out as opposed to naturally formed?
Yes.
Yes.
Dungeon Master, I think your Kirk has disappeared.
He inform me he's having technical issues at the moment.
Alrighty then.
Thank you very much. Also, how are you getting these things?
Uh, it's a Steam app called FaceRig.
Oh, Steam.
Hey, this is a good chance. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry.
All right, not a problem.
Okay.
My bad.
I'll have it.
While Kirk's having
I'll
issues, yeah.
be talking in a
Yeah.
moment.
All right, I'm gonna have to edit all this crap out.
I know.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
So the people that are watching us, they're gonna have a time of their freaking life.
So that thing reacts to the sounds that we make,
Back.
right?
Yeah,
Or do you control it?
it looks like the sound they make. You said Steam app called Facebook.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's called FaceRig.
Yeah,
This
you can
is
see- you can
part
see
of
it
one of
down
their
the bottom.
new applications, 2D models. Yeah. Yeah. While we're waiting for
I'm back.
KT to get back, we'll
Oh, KT went away. Okay.
Yeah, he
give
went
you a
to
little
the
fun sample.
what
Excuse me.
you missed is we went down a cave. It opened up into a larger area that has an underwater river that's 6 feet deep and rushing quickly. Leon didn't want to pass the river because he didn't feel like it'd be easy for him to traverse. What
Mhm.
with the heavy armor and all. Well,
Already-
medium.
Send me a link.
To
Your link. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
And Leon took note, though he hasn't told anyone yet. He took note that this area of the cave does look like it was carved out as opposed to naturally formed.
But it's big enough for the ogre to get through, as you can clearly tell.
Yeah.
What the heck does Hatu have to say about it?
Hatu's ahead of us. We don't know where he's at right now. Because he went on by himself while we were discussing things.
Not much of a team player anymore, is he?
Leon wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, but we already got some dead, man. Chill out, homie.
He can't help it.
So I go outside to this ogre
This is a
that's
bird.
dead in the water, and I drag him away from the river if I can.
Kate, hold on.
We could actually determine that. What's your maximum load, bro?
I have no fucking clue.
It might automatically have it. On your character sheet.
RD?
Huh?
You
What?
gonna send me the link?
Oh, to the FaceRig?
Yeah.
Oh, just go in the Steam store and just type FaceRig in one word.
Yeah, I did. Now, which one do I get?
It's usually just the cheap one. The other one's just for modifications. You want to make your own thing, I think.
Is it free or is it like actually gonna get it?
Oh.
I think it costs like a smidge of money.
Uh,
Hey, people need to make money somehow.
I feel you.
This
Definitely.
does not automatically tell you what your carry limit is. Let me put mine in real quick.
Yeah, and I've only got 12 strength, so maybe I can't.
I'll tell you in a second. 12 strength.
All of destiny.
Medium creature.
Heavy load is 130. What's drag? I forget what drag is.
Drag is what I'd definitely be doing. It's like 3 times as much or something. Is a heavy load? I can't remember.
Character can listen. Okay. 5 times. So, 500, 650 pounds. That's how much you can drag.
If I only had $64, I would get the pro version.
The pro version.
Yeah.
$64?
Yeah.
To get the version where he can make his own, I think. I think
Yeah.
that's what it does.
Yeah. Might get it just because.
Damn, bro.
Bruh,
Items.
anytime I can beat myself. All right, you guys ready? All right.
Until you can beat yourself.
So, all right, so you go outside, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You see that this one literally. Okay. Did you did a
Well, first
perception?
I drag it away from the water. No, I wasn't looking around.
Yeah.
I was just heading towards the ogre.
Okay.
That's a little.
It-
That's what.
Its body, well, you drag it out the water. Do you have enough strength to do it?
How much does it weigh?
Do you have enough strength to do it?
600 and something is what I can do.
650 is what he can do. What he can drag.
I have it.
I'd say it's damn close.
Where did the youngling go?
He is with Mifa, taking care of her.
What is his name again?
Zenzen.
Zenzen.
Mm-hmm. You said how many pounds can you do it, Kurt?
650.
650. Oh, you are right there. You are right there. You are struggling beyond matter, I believe, though.
Yeah.
You're like literally like 5 pounds away from this very. But I'm gonna let you move it just roughly so its body isn't being carried away by the water. It takes every ounce of strength that you have. To
Oh
do
yeah.
so.
I'm like, and I just get it like I get in the water and I get on its. I'm guessing it's laying on its back. It doesn't really matter. I push it by its stomach where it's the widest, and I just make it roll over rather than drag. You know.
Yeah. So, all right. So its body plumps away as you see it's headless.
Yeah.
And in
Is it like headless via decapitation, or is it headless via skull is now mush?
skull is now mush. Where would once be it's the gruesome sight.
Oh man, I kind of wish he had just cut his head off so we could put it on a spike.
Nah.
Just
this is
take
worse.
it in town.
But you see on its person, it's carrying besides the weapon, what seems to be a crude bracelet of some sort. Seems
That's-
out of place on his body.
Is it big enough for him?
Yes.
Ooh.
I,
So it's like a belt for me, but it's
I
made of metal.
posted the carry
yes.
weight limit link so that you guys can input.
Is it actually on him, or is it in a bag somewhere?
It's on him. He has no bags on him. He has that one little thing on him. Other than his weapon.
I'm not gonna take it off with my hands. I'm going to forage around for a stick and pry it off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold it on the stick rather than carry it because I'm wary of letting the hag know somehow, or
All right.
anything like that.
Wait, can you repeat that again? Sorry, you cut off on the last bit for me.
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm just holding it on the end of the stick, so I'm not touching it, and I put it into my bag that way.
Okay. Yeah, it seems pretty hefty as is. Like a solid 3 pounds.
Okay. Gotta go to my inventory.
It's boiled.
Place it in my inventory.
Yeah. You can smell the aftertaste. You can smell the aftertaste.
Delicious.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, we're discussing about milk. All right, but yeah, it seems pretty heavy. It seems to be made out of some sort of material, some sort of metal-like material.
Man, I really need to get a desk.
But what do we? Okay. Back to in the cave. You see this opening way into rushing water. It doesn't seem to be too crazy, but it's pretty fast. It's not enough to just immediately take you like a rapid, but it's running. What do you guys proceed to do?
Bones is he doesn't know what to do from here. He seems kind of perplexed, and he's staring at or I'm sorry, not perplexed. He seems vexed, and he's very confused, and he's staring at Leon like
Right now, Leon is like closely looking at the wall, kind of scraping it with his fingers and
what?
tapping at it.
My friend, I don't think you can smooth that rock any smoother.
That's actually why I'm looking at it. This rock looks like it's been chipped at with a
For a second
pickaxe
on my one in the gutter.
rather
Been
than
chipped?
rather than being formed naturally. So
So this might be a walkway. Or a entryway.
yes, big enough for that ogre. In fact, surely he's got some place back here of his own.
Maybe we should wait until Bowman is done. We should probably not go in there. Just us. We
Hmm.
don't know what else could be around.
I am worried about Hatu though. He did go in there by himself.
Yes, let's continue then. But be on your guard. And,
Right then, help me out of this as he takes his cloak off and starts undressing.
Sorry about that. Internet
Good.
farted out. What was the last thing I said?
Last thing you said, sir?
Yeah.
Do not recall.
Sorry, I
Come on.
gotta stop digging around if I want to help you guys out here.
I said I put the bracelet in my bag, and then I kind of sigh, thinking about trying to heave or heft this thing anywhere. I check for gold and any other loot it might have, trinkets. If it doesn't have anything, I'm going to attempt to push it back into the river and let it float down, if that's even possible. And I would attempt regardless, because I don't know if it's possible.
All right.
So I'll be like, God damn this stupid fucking giant.
It's a good thing Beans hasn't joined. A Drew would have a thing or two to say about that.
Why?
Putting a corpse in the river, bro.
What's wrong with that?
Wow,
You dirtying up that river, bro.
totally dirtying up that river.
Oh, if he was playing a druid?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, the fish need to eat.
hey, fish need food too, man. Like,
In fact, Beans in real life would be like, yeah, feed the fish. Go feed Todd.
Anyways.
Todd's his fish, one of his fish.
Yeah.
Tell Todd hi for me.
So,
Bruh, your dog talks when you talk.
I know, that's one of the fun things about this.
This is fucking beautiful.
I know. I want to get.
so assuming that Bones is helping.
Wait. What?
No, Bones went
Okay,
with you, buddy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So what did you say? Like, what were you saying?
He started taking his cloak off and undressing.
Yeah, and you said help me with this.
Yeah, he said, "Help me get this off," referring to his breastplate.
Oh, okay. Because
Oh yeah, striptease.
Which it might not be immediately apparent that he is wearing breastplate, as he has clothing over it. But he
yeah,
doesn't.
that's why he's like he stops drinking and he looks at you like, like, I think this is a bad time, my friend. I'm not drunk. I'm not that drunk.
No. I'm not. Leon looks at you and like kind of chuckles, and he like slaps his chest and makes kind of a thing on it. And he says, "I'm not quite as barrel-chested as you take me for."
Oh, right. And he screws it back and he puts it away and he comes by and he helps you with the armor. He
Sweet.
does it have like straps or something or what?
Yeah. It has
Like breastplate, right?
Yeah, breastplate. It's
Okay,
got like
yeah.
hooky kind of straps. Yeah.
He got like hooky straps. Okay, he'll
Yeah.
help you with the hooks, and then he backs back and he goes back to drinking.
Once he is undressed, he neatly packs it in some corner of this earthy area, and rolls his pantaloon legs up, his pants legs up, and does like a small stretch and says, "Well, are you ready?"
Are we going in the water or are we climbing the rock?
I suppose climbing the rock could work. He kind of looks off in the distance.
It looks like it's an archway. It looks like if you could assume that this is a naturally made cave due to water rushing by here millions of years prior.
Uh,
Wait, what did you
So
just say?
this looks like it's an archway. So climbing the rock would be almost impossible unless you're Spider-Man.
Oh, so it's like smooth.
Yeah, it's like an archway kind of there. Yeah.
But you can't reach the top of it, so you can't
Yeah.
just like
I thought
conceal your way over.
that they were like you said that it was etched or something like that.
Yeah, one second. Let me see if I can show you a little bit how it looks like in the crappiest drawing at all times. Oh man.
Here
Yeah,
it
because I
comes.
thought they were like maybe like handholds.
Do
Um,
do.
So, so yeah, with the realization that we probably couldn't climb, Leon takes his dive. Ah, this is what it looks like.
Bruh.
That's some watery water, bro.
Okay, alright, I got you. I was a little confused.
Skills are over here.
It's a lot smaller than this. It was the map.
That's fine. Like, he'll go, okay, and I guess we're swimming, I guess. And he quickly begins to, make sure all of his flasks are screwed, like, tightly. And, he literally just is ready. He's sitting there he's like, okay, I'm ready. We're going in?
Yes, and then I guess Leon is like, follow me, and then he dies.
Sorry that I couldn't help it. I really couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
I do not know if this is accounting for armor or not because it doesn't show for some reason.
You're doing. What is it? Let's see. We're gonna say yes.
So add 4 to that then.
You definitely made it.
Okay.
Leon. I mean Bones.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna
You
say
need a swim check.
for the purposes of better RP, we're gonna say it's about 20 feet. 20 feet. No, about 30 feet swim. It's a 30-foot swim. You got this.
You might break your leg if you're not careful
Ooh.
with that height.
Oh no.
30 feet's about what that is
Yeah.
on the sheet.
Okay. Bones yell Guzzler.
Okay.
Sorry, this drawing's so good. Them lines, burr.
Sorry.
That's some
Someone needs to give you a fill tool.
I was like, where is it?
That's
Do I need to go on roll 20 just to see this?
Yeah.
No, not really.
That's some
Thanks, guys. Make fun of the artists who
I'm
can't.
sorry. Were you expecting
bro,
to put that in an art gallery or something? Like,
bro, it's
You're
good.
down
It,
there
it went
before you
first
even
place
made
for
it.
awesome.
That water is
Oh,
straight
no.
slab, bro.
No, but my thing is, I don't know how to delete stuff. I was like, how do you delete this? I just scribble. Oh,
It's straight
where am
slab.
I?
all
Hold
right.
on.
Yeah, bro. That is some Putin looking water, bro. It's rushing like crazy.
All right,
Wow. Hey, look, there's a bowman in the middle.
come on, guys, come on. Oh my god.
Come on, shit.
The fourth wall is already broken right now, looks like.
This is really bad. Come on.
I actually am in the water though.
Okay.
I am not.
Or Bones the L Guzzler, what did you make? Oh no. Bones the L Guzzler. You do not make the DC.
Alright. Figured that.
So he does not maintain surface swimming.
Not.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm in there, but I'm bubble.
Your body's
Huh?
your body begins to get swept a bit underneath.
What is this river like? Is it
Rough
like
water.
straight drop
Yeah.
into 6 feet depth?
hmm
Okay.
You're barely gasping. And you seem to be swept away.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I really don't know what to do from here. I'm sorry. Um.
Die.
I
So
roll my next swim check for the next turn thing.
I guess I'll try to maintain some swimming. I'll try to um.
I made a 16. Yeah.
I'll try to aim a little bit towards the wall, I guess,
All right.
and try to catch myself from being swept away so far, I guess. Um. Sorry, I don't know how to
Do
start
another
drowning.
swim check.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Bruh.
Is he
Yeah.
slightly intoxicated?
He's good now, but his dice definitely don't say that.
Yeah,
As
I
you are,
would rather roll a die. I hate this thing so
Come
much.
on,
as
KT,
you
destiny roll.
as you begin to drown. Hold on, we need music for this moment.
Oh, see, now he needs music for this. That's messed up. That's real,
No, okay,
real
we
mature,
need
Tory.
something a little epic and racy.
I mean, no, this is ridiculous. I mean, this is pretty
Oh,
epic, dude,
man.
because you're like you're sinking and you're moving pretty fast. I mean, you're like, yeah, you're moving. You're probably moving like 5 feet to the right and down. So like each turn, you do not make your swim check.
Okay. So,
I know,
I
perfect.
don't know. I guess what, like here or something,
Whoa, no, not that far.
or here.
Bruh, 5 feet.
I think
Tell
he
me
was.
when, man. Wait, here.
All right, yeah,
I
move
was, I
one
was,
more.
I was originally here.
All right, move 15 feet diagonally.
So 2 spaces diagonally.
Yeah, boom, right there.
America.
There you go. So now you move downwards and you scream out. And
Is
go ahead.
swim half speed or quarter speed? I don't remember.
It should be half speed.
So
You are swimming in rough water, so I'm going to say.
so did I make it yet or not?
Did you?
I don't know. Did I? DM?
What's your full movement speed? Yeah, you made it.
Okay.
Your body seems heavy as you reel up. Your body seems to want to be swept, almost like a vacuum, by the running water. As you kind of like hoist yourself on the edge of the cliff that oversees the water. But then you look to your right and you see your friend Bones, the El
Wait,
Guzzler.
don't determine my actions yet, bruh. Let me do it. So, Leon gets up and he's like, "Oh man, I hate swimming so much. It's a good thing I'm not the only one who is sour in the what." And then he looks back and sees Bones like trying to gasp for air,
Oh, you're so funny.
and he's like, "Oh, damn it!" And he like weighs his options. Do I risk it? And he says, "Yeah, I guess I do." And he dives back into the water, trying to save a friend. How fast is this water again?
It's rough water.
It's like fucking rapid in there, isn't it?
No, not that fast.
13. God
You do
damn it.
not. Nah, you are swept.
God damn it. So, KT's turn.
I'm working on it. Yay.
All right, get ready for a sudden mute. It might be kind of loud.
I mute.
Got it.
KT, you made it.
Yeah, I made the roll. I got a 17.
All right. You can move.
Oh, okay. Well, he'll uh he's going to try to grab for something by using a dagger in his belt, and he's going to try to dig for a surface and stop himself. And try to get used to the current and which ways to go. So he starts to move a little bit forward.
It's going southward, by the way.
Oh, it's going this way?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm coming back this way.
No.
Sorry. There you go.
You can move 15 feet.
Alright, I'll start going this way.
I
Was
guess
this
you
the
can
end? I'm sorry.
I guess you can move 30 feet because that'd be 2 move actions. So.
Oh, snap. There we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. And, yeah, I'm starting to, getting used to it. Remembering how I was supposed to do when swimming against storm currents. Well, how my father taught me.
Yeah. Leon makes a 17. Does 17 make
Boo. Yeah, 17 makes it.
it? You hear for a brief moment, God damn! And then he surfaces back. He's like, oh fuck, I hate water. And he looks around for you and sees you're like back right there. And he's like, oh, good. Let's make it to the land, shall we?
Yes. Oh.
And then goes back up.
Is there a way to have the music and the screen up, the D20 screen up at the same time?
Yeah, click D20.
I did.
Well, there you go.
No.
I don't hear music.
Well, the music stopped.
No, yeah, you just did.
But yeah,
Okay.
you should be able
Well,
to.
I couldn't hear it before until I got onto the YouTube thing.
You might have needed to go over to it first to like activate the like app.
Yeah, and then I go back to the Roll21,
And then it should continue playing.
and then it stops.
Well, maybe it was just bad timing because it stopped just now. Like the song ended.
Okay.
Yeah. So we make it back.
Yep. I definitely come up to the cliff.
Whichever one of us makes it back on first.
Yeah, we'll reach for the other.
Yeah. Because we bros like that.
All
No
right.
shipping RD.
We're gonna say Bones. See how it goes. Makes.
Alright, yeah, I'll come up and reach my hand. Hey, take my hand!
And he grabs it and he pulls.
I pull him up.
He gets up and he just kind of lays down for a second and he's like, it's good to have land. And he gets up.
he kind of looks at him. Tilts his head. He's like,
Okay, sorry.
I like how the two black people got that shit.
I can hear Tori like, shit over here.
Yeah. Leon says in his Cracker Barrel rocking chair.
Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Sorry. So, I guess we must move forward.
Yeah. Did you bring your gear with you?
Everything except the armor.
Oh, okay.
I am going to roll a Perception check.
Yeah, that thing.
To look for footprints of the lizardy type.
In that case, I'm going to roll a survival because that's what that's for.
For tracking, yeah. I was just
Yeah.
looking for the footprints in the voice place.
Oh, certainly. I'll roll some percepts.
Pause that for now. Damn it. Can you guys hear me? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're muted, Kirk. Because of Tori's.
I know. No, I muted myself.
Oh, okay. So, what's up, Tori?
Oh, what happened?
We both
Some
rolled perception
perceptions.
checks. I got a 10, and Bones got a 13.
Do you guys have lights on still?
Yeah, my
I do
sunrod.
not.
Has this been the whole time since you've been swimming?
Yeah, the sunrod. It's tied to a rope tied to my belt.
All right. Well,
I'm not
that
that.
perception check.
Yep.
All right. Wait. What? You rolled a 10?
Yes, I did.
You rolled a 13. Okay. You do not see anything out of the norm, nor hear anything except for maybe more rock and the rush of water behind you. The pathway begins to light up from the sun rod which you carry upon you, but nothing but rock ahead of you.
Is there like a clearly discernible pathway?
Yes, the moment you get up there is an open pathway, similar to the one across you came from.
Then Leon steps forward into the unknown.
I follow. Sunrod, ablaze.
Leon stays like shoulder to shoulder with you. He doesn't like venture ahead of you too far, since you have the light, and he considers us equals now in terms of swimming.
As you go forth, you start realizing that there's a pretty pungent draft coming through. It's starting to sound very hollowed out. The the walkway begins to open up into a pretty large open area after discernible 15 seconds of walking. As you start realizing there's an open corridor, pretty massive. By the way, the corridor you guys came through was big enough for the ogre beforehand, but this one, the one you came over, is even larger, like pretty large. As you start going into an open walkway, you start realizing this is opening up into a large room. A large room with a very windy presence. You start seeing moonlight enter from somewhere. As you look up, and your sunrod is doused by the speckles of light which make up the stars, and your eyes travel back down to what seems to be the remains of a large creature surrounding and coiled up. And around it seems to be a large, what seems to be Hatu, surrounded by trinkets galore, almost like it was a horde.
Hmm. Well,
What does this look like with this knowledge, Dungeoneering 21 that I just got?
It looks like it could easily have been the lair of a dragoon.
Leon gets this bright expression on his face. He looks both excited and scared at the same time. His eyes dart about.
Bones will he will go, Hatu. Did you slay this dragon?
Yeah, he looks like he's rummaging through. It's not a huge horde, but quite a sizable one. Like good enough to start up a small town, perhaps.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Very small town at that.
Continue.
And seems to be an assortment of weapons here and there. But he seems to be rummaging through the gold pieces and here and there. And the remains of the dragon seem to be quite large. If you could estimate, this was a fearsome beast back in its day.
Oh,
It looks like,
wow.
by the way, it looks like there's walls on all four sides. It looks like the dragon came in through the top and made its perch here.
What kind of wounds does the dragon's corpse have?
No, it's the remains. Sorry, not the remains. Like the bones. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, that's more specific.
Oh,
So-
so they're bones, not
Yeah.
a big
Sorry.
creature.
But
Okay,
not you,
okay.
Bones. Not a bunch of you.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a
Sorry.
like freshly
Sorry, guys, I don't
cleaned-
have a
I thought it
skeletal
was
dragon
just
here.
a carcass. Yeah, I thought it was just a carcass. I didn't know.
Oh,
it was
yeah. That's part of the whole like, whoa, holy shit! What did
How
we
strong?
get into?
How strong is Zatu? He's the champion.
like for real.
Yeah. Why the fuck do you need our help?
Sorry, but yeah.
Dragon Slayer Hatu.
Philosopher, barbarian, dragon slayer.
Yeah.
Like, I just add more titles. Like,
So,
Now you
Leon,
have more than Daenerys.
bruh, them titles.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Leon, Leon's eyes are darting about in like childlike wonder, and he goes up and starts like touching the bones of this dragon,
Nice.
and yeah, what do they feel like?
Feels smooth,
Smooth.
very smooth.
I guess.
As you touch it, you get a small tingling sensation on your fingertips, almost like a jolt of electricity. But other than that, like it feels almost supple, like as you touch it. There seems to be fauna growing around it a bit towards its
You mean Flora?
best. Yeah, sorry, Flora.
There's just a deer growing right before your eyes.
I was imagining like squirrels are just like underneath.
Bambi.
the
Sorry, I was getting those two confused.
Baby, bro.
There's like a beaver making use of its ribs. Like,
But yes, near its ribs and tail area is a large amount of flora, grass and moss seems to have taken root there. And around it seems to be around its head area. There seems to be some small plants that don't look like they're native to the rest of the body, like the moss. These look like specific maybe flowers of some sort.
Oh my god, damn it! I'm sorry, it's just there's this thing in Star Ocean 2, right? where Bowman actually sends your characters into a cave full of dead monsters,
Mhm.
and one of them's a giant fucking dragon, and in the middle of it, it's got he sends you in there to get an herb that's never been discovered before, because no one's ever been that far in the cave because they just die.
Mhm.
And
This is
And-
very similar to that. Take
yeah, yes, very similar. Watch out. If you go too deep, there's going to be these things that swallow you whole, and you're just out unless somebody kills it. Okay, that's the boss.
All right, be
um,
careful, Bones.
But yeah, it's
Oh,
like a resting
what?
place for a bunch of monsters and shit. Like you end up finding out it's basically a graveyard for big ass fucking nasty monsters.
Oh man,
Okay.
Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Well,
So
but you are, yes,
Alright.
you are Miss what seems to be Hatu's personal treasure grove.
Oh, wait, what? What?
Hmm.
How do we determine
he'll-
that?
He's rummaging through it.
Perception?
How
Sense-
to? No, I'm gonna continue to call out how to.
He seemed.
Is there? He's what?
Go ahead, continue. No, go ahead.
What'd you say?
All right,
Oh,
I was gonna
he
say
goes,
he was
Hatu.
rummaging through all this stuff, like looking around angrily through all of it. Through just he's looking for something in particular.
He's, um, Hatu, is everything okay? Is there any other creatures here? Are you are you okay? Are you sane, my friend?
He turned his head
Hmm.
with a
And he's gonna
vile
look
look.
over.
Go ahead, KJ. I want you to do what you do first.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say he'll turn and look at Leon and kind of shake his head. he'll,
Leon is not paying attention to either of you
well,
two.
yeah, he's just staring at
He's
him holding the
he's
bones, and then he'll
fucking
look at
enamored right
Hatu.
now.
Oh, he's just enamored. Okay. Well, he'll stop looking at him and then he'll look at Hatu and he'll go, maybe we should regroup, my friends. Hatu, are you looking for something?
He
Do
looks
you
at
need
you.
help?
He looks at you with like, if you've seen him mad in the Bloodlust, this is a completely different look to him. He looks as though he has been bewitched and set on a curse with pure anger seething from him. He's doing that whole snarly tooth thing that lizards would normally do, and then you can hear his throat
Uh,
going guttural, like that deep, like liony sound that they do. And his eyes are like twitching
uh,
back and forth, yeah. And he looks at
Like
you
shit
and
out of The Exorcist.
he says to you, "The hag dies. She does not leave this forest alive."
I, I see. Well, maybe we should come into the light, my friend. We should leave this cave and go find this person.
Ow!
Does she have
Proclaims
something you
Leon.
need, or
Leon lets out an ow
he looks
as he
over at
pricks his
Leon?
finger on on one of the teeth of the dragon.
He looks at Leon and shakes his head, and
Leon's got
then he,
one of his fingers in his mouth, and he's like, "There's still some." And he looks over at uh, Hatu, taking his first like actual look at him, and he says he stares at him for a second, and then takes the finger out of his mouth and says, "That's right, you were looking for something, weren't you?"
I think I think somebody took it.
They have taken my belongings. They have taken the one thing I treasured above all else. We will find this woman, and we shall bury her with her ogres. They shall find no rest tonight. As he like starts coming closer to you, and he's like almost squarely looking at you in your face, Bones.
He,
He's like standing
he
up.
stops. He opens up his flask and he takes a drink again, and he's looking at him and he goes, "You need to calm down. We will find her. I don't
Uh,
wish to have to fight an ally." And
Leon,
he drinks.
Leon looks over at you two, and he says, while pointing at the skull of the dragon, he says, "You guys want to kill the person who killed this dragon? You've got to be fucking crazy."
Hatu turns around, turns to face you, kind of halfway, like his head turns to face you. He says, "This creature had made his home here thousands of years ago. Do not worry. But this woman who sends her minions to do her bidding, she will find death.
So she didn't kill the dragon, or he's looking like he's really worried. He's like, these motherfuckers want to take on someone who can kill dragons.
This is Bones' face. This
Oh, wait, what?
is Bones right now.
Well, you guys could have a work situation.
Leon looks about and he's like, I'm serious.
Hatu takes his first. He kind of nods at you, Bones, and he starts heading out of the cave.
He'll look at him walking out the cave and he goes, he'll kind of, without looking at Leon, he's still watching him walk out the cave. He goes, I don't think that dragon is our worries. I believe it is this woman who stole his belongings. Apparently, this creature that you are so afraid of, that is dead, made his home here a long time ago. I don't think it's a threat, but I do believe that we need to keep an eye out on our friend over there.
Leon looks at you
And
with
he'll take another drink.
Leon looks at you with the most dumbfounded look he is capable of expressing, and he says, quite bluntly, "You don't think someone capable of slaying a dragon is something to worry about?"
If it's something that slayed a dragon, at least it's not the dragon. And he starts walking by and drinking.
At this point, Leon face palms, and he's like,
Good comeback, Katie.
I think I'm the only person who cares for his life here. And then he continues to walk forward, following everybody else out the cave.
Well, you guys are lucky that dragon was natural. Oh, it could have been a bone dragon.
As you come back out, he's Hatu sitting on the
misunderstand.
edge. It says
Hatu.
he looks about. And he asks you how exactly did you get over? Did you swim?
We,
Barely.
I almost died from it.
Wait here. But do you have rope on you?
I do. Leon goes over to his bag and starts rummaging through it and pulls out some hemp rope.
What?
I think it's hemp. Is it hemp or something? It is hemp. Yeah, he pulls out some hemp rope.
That's some good rope.
Some 50 foot of it.
God damn it. Shut up, Artie.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just a puppy in a bowl.
So Leon
Apparently
pulls out
drink.
the rope and motions it towards Hatu, who seems to be the one requesting the item.
Hatu grabs it, puts it in his mouth, and dives into the water. Well, he insinuates for you to hold it before he dives into the water.
Yeah.
And he goes across without the hitch. Comes back up on the other side and says, "It should make it easier." He screams it out to the cave, which you guys almost hear it up top. Bowman.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Are you back in the cave?
No.
No. Okay. But yeah.
I'd be trying to push the ogre into the river.
But yes, he holds it in place and he anchors himself, digging his claws deep into the ground, and says, "Go ahead, I have you."
Leon looks over to Bones and nods at him, in indication that he wants you to go first.
Alright, Bones will take the rope, and he goes,
Leon is holding.
okay, and
Leon
oh,
is maintaining hold of the ends, so he's like letting you like go through like across the rope, you know. Like he's holding it
mhm,
taut from where Hatu is holding it.
right, okay, and I guess I roll a swim check.
Yes, it's assisted. You get a plus 10. Was I? Because you're just using half your body to get across.
Okay, sorry.
You definitely
There
made
we
it.
go. Definitely made it.
Yeah, you make it across swimmingly.
Alright.
Swimming.
I'm used to it now. And he'll.
Hatu kind of reaches down and grabs you by the forearm and pulls you up.
Thank you.
He kind of causes 1d4 points of damage as his nails dig into your muscles a bit. No, I'm
Ow.
joking.
What a dick.
Ow.
Stop being so mad, Hatu.
Hatu, Dragon Slayer, and Anger Therapist.
First of the Andals and the first.
I'm gonna need this dude to stop being Tony Atlas with like 10 names.
Slayer of Dragons. But
All
you're a
black,
gold.
so black.
Either way, you guys managed to both get across. We're gonna speed this up a bit.
Yeah.
You guys Hatu looks at the moment you get back up to the cave where everyone was at originally. Well, what the hell?
Meanwhile,
Oh, sorry.
It's
Yeah.
a Legion of Doom.
You guys get back there. He looks at Sensen and starts speaking in his lizard folk language, which Sensen seems to have. No, he pulls Sensen to the side and begins to speak to him in his language, and Sensen lets out a screech. And you particularly notice that they are like pretty far away from Mifa, like almost where the dead carcass of the ogre to the left is at.
Leon looks over to Bowman and says,
Anyway, Bowman, by this time you achieved what you wanted.
Yay. I'm gonna be looking on the shore just like panting on my knees. I'm gonna like
"Oh,
be
you're
watching-
outside the cave."
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm
then
over at the water's edge.
Leon is going to look for you, and when he finds you, he will
I'm
approach
actually-
you.
I take that back. I'm gonna be laying down
Where?
next to the water, just like huffing and puffing, just trying to get my breath back.
Okay. Well, upon finding you, Leon approaches you and says, "My friend, good news and bad news." And he
I'm gonna like, I guess I'd be facing the river, so like I kind of lean my chin up and look back behind me. Huh? Oh hey.
l-
I'm gonna sit up. How's it going? Y'all get what you need done?
I'm assuming that we took the time for me to don my armor since we fast forwarded. Leon walks around you and extends a hand to help you up.
Alrighty, I'll take it.
And once he gets up, he says, "Well, the good news is we found a dragon's horde. The bad news is we have to fight a dragon slayer now.
A dragon's horde? Really?
And
Then
dragon bones. They were magnificent, really. Never
if there are
thought I'd see
bones,
dragon.
certainly it wasn't killed recently. I mean, Hatu's
No.
been living there for a while, right?
No, but as far as I can surmise, the hag may have killed it.
Why?
For the horde. That's a
But
lot of gold.
Hatu's been living in there for quite some time. I think he would have known.
Well, he wouldn't tell me one way or the other. I tried to ask him, but
Is Hatu with us?
No, he's making a cape.
Um,
Oh my.
well, I mean, if it was a dragon's horde, there was great treasure there, yes?
a mountain of treasure.
Oh my. That's very interesting. I'm guessing Hatu laid claim to it already. Dragon bones, you say, though. That's interesting. I wonder. I wonder if the hag really did kill it, or if it just died of old age.
Hmm. I sincerely hope for the latter. I don't want to face a hag who can kill dragons.
That'd be quite a feat. Quite a feat indeed. Well, I got the big ogre body out of the way. It's floating down the river by now.
Hmm. You put the ogre body in the river.
Yeah, what else are we going to do it? I'm not going to bury that thing.
We could have dragged it into the cave.
It was hard enough pushing it over. I don't think that would be a great. I, if we've got a hag to deal with, I don't want to be too tired.
Uh, Leon kind of looks out in the distance, thinking to himself, and he says to himself softly, "Are we upstream or downstream from the town?"
You're downstream. I mean, you're upstream. Sorry.
Does he recall that?
Mm-hmm.
Leon looks at you and says, "Well, we may be in trouble with the town in the future, but what's done is done.
What do you mean?
We're the town is that way," and he points downriver.
So?
You left an ogre corpse in the drinking water of an entire town.
I'm sure they'll get it out once it hits down there. I mean, fish poop in that water all the time.
Does no one think of the children?
But surely nasty things get washed into the river all the time.
An ogre head with the brains on more on the outside and on the inside.
It's just it's the same brains as anything else that dies in the river.
How often do you think brains are in this river?
Plenty.
Leon just starts laughing because he can't believe this.
He's just like, man, fish die in that river every day. Not to mention their waste that they leave in the river, and all sorts of things fall. And listen, it's not a big deal. It's just one ogre. It's a very big river.
Just one ogre, he says.
I mean, it's a river, right? Not a stream.